How long until we can set sail?
I have every available man working to get the ship's systems under control. It may take a few hours.
Looks like we still have some time.
Let's rest until then.
To the inn it is then, it seems to be, with Ivar around as well. I'm still wondering when he's going to, like, really go for Jude. It's got to happen. It's got to build up to that point.
There'll be a second fight, and then I'm not sure. He could turn... Is it the wrestling term, heel and face?
Yes.
I think he's possibly going to go through a change.
And yes, welcome back, guys, to another episode of Taunting Xillia, by the way. 5, 6, 7, 8. Watch me, lady media. I'll show you what I can save the world. Sure, go ahead with that. I'm not sure it's ever going to happen that way. Hajul has more than enough strength to handle the likes of Exodus. We don't need any help from Rashigal. Well, we're not exactly Rashigal, well, personally, but I'm pretty sure a united army would be pretty good here. Don't forget, if I ever need a Maxwell to unify my people, then a Maxwell I shall have. But at the moment, it is your strength and knowledge that I require. What does he mean by that?
I don't know. Have you noticed how him and Jude kind of look father-son duo?
Well, it
together?
can be with that.
I know, because like we already know who Jude's dad is, but they've got the same hair.
The resemblance is there.
Maybe it's the eyebrows.
Wait a second. Now that you say that,
it's the way that they've
Jude's father's part of Exodus.
Oh.
Doesn't that mean that he's an alien or an Olympiosian or whatever you want to call them, and
Maybe
Jude is as well then?
A child of both worlds then. It could be his mother's actually from this planet.
It could be.
So, I hear the pimple wants to be a nurse. I bet it's 'cause of that boy.
So what of it?
Don't play innocent with me. It's obvious that Jude gets you all hot and bothered.
What? That's ridiculous.
But you know, I have to admit my opinion of you has improved.
Huh? Really?
If you think with your heart instead of your brain, you'll end up killing some patient on accident. It'll be hilarious. You don't even care if your efforts end up killing people.
That won't happen.
Oh, that's right. That boy's got the hots for Maxwell, the older woman. That means no lovin' for you.
Huh?
Huh? Who's there? Lame.
What an interesting dynamic. It seems that Milla's finally heard or now understands something that she didn't before, at the very least. But I do like Presa's and Leia's kind of dynamic. It seems like Presa's finally got someone like a rival. Maybe she can set herself straight through teasing Leia. No, that doesn't work.
It's quite nice to have someone who actually points out the elephant in the room as well, even if she is quite rude about it.
Yeah.
In fact, I quite like that.
the honesty without any, well, for all costs, whatever. That kind of thing. Our interrogations of the Exodus captives have confirmed that their headquarters is on a giant ship named the ESS Zenefra. Okay then, that might be information we need at the moment, but I want to get hold of our massive ship that we claimed here. Building a weapon as dangerous as the Lance of Kresnik? How could Rashigal have been so foolish? Well, it's not really Rashigal that really did it in the end. Entirely through probably Exodus's technology whims, really. Our scouts have confirmed that Exodus has loaded the Lance of Kresnik onto their giant ship. We have to make sure they can never fire it again, whatever the cost. So it seems that their plans to dispel the schism are coming along quite well. Take it to a mobile platform, probably take it up higher and nearer to the schism and just dispel it full on.
Have they not already made a hole?
They haven't made
Or did it close up again?
It closed up right at the end. I'm guessing they need to do it again to bring forth more troops or something like that. So our main aim should be stopping that from happening at all costs. Apparently the King of Rashigal has died. What will become of Rashigal, left without a king in these trying times? I don't know. I think that we've got a suitable heir in some senses. I think Rowan could take control quite well, personally.
Would he want to, though?
I think he's the guy who works in the shadows, and he likes that type.
Isn't it like Douglas Adams said, whoever wants to actually have the job of king or president or be in charge is usually the worst person for the job.
Exactly.
So maybe Rowan would be a good fit.
Well, let's head into the residential ward, because Pig Lady's there! We can finally return it! Would you like your pig that you need for your wedding feast? It's quite delayed your wedding now. If that was the reason that it was delayed, I think it was, to be honest.
My husband was killed by the aliens. You're so insensitive bringing me this.
Oh no, what if that happens?
That'd be great.
You found her! Oh, thank you, thank you! Probably fed it up quite well in the meantime as well. But as it turns out, my fiance's family doesn't like Rappig meat. So instead of roasting her, she'll come and live with us. Oink, well, okay, you got a new home. That way we can eat her in a pinch if there's ever an emergency. Excellent. Oink. Well, finally, that quest that's been going on forever and ever is complete. Another attachment, and by the way, we have tallied the votes, you could say, of that. Does Becca get to change everyone's costume thing? And yes, it will take place when we're into a grinding type cave or travelling type zone.
A few cutscenes.
You never know, a cutscene might appear in that kind of situation. We'll see. I haven't seen Lord Zhao around at all lately. I wonder if something happened to him. Yes. Let that be announced at your own time, at your own whim. I don't see any more kind of quests here. It seems that our main aim, our main goal is to head to the inn, however. And get our nap on. But to be honest, we earned ourselves a little bit more. We have earned a little bit more cash. Not enough to buy a new cool weapon, however. Which is a shame. I wonder if there's a ×3 multiplier, though, for anything. We should be checking for that, but no such luck at all. Doesn't seem there's any more quests hiding around the area. Check out every person. Look for the exclamations. To the inn it is. We should be here, if I remember correctly. To the inn it is. And let's have a look around in here as well. Food shop. We need to buy some more chicken. Chicken. Should be a... Oh, there's not a fast way to get through the menu. All the way to the bottom. For our spicy chicken rolls. We need them ASAP and as much as possible. In fact, we have to eat one now. Because we are out, so we may as well buy another one at high speed. Buy fast! It seems we're going to invade the ship after all. I've gone past it somehow. There we go, nice and small. As you see, I am taking on notes of your previous suggestion of buying small first for money's sake.
It is annoying having to do more menu time, but it does seem the most cost effective.
There doesn't seem to be any side quests going on apart from Pig Lady, which is probably not bad. You never know though, we might go to sleep and all of a sudden they just all boing appear out of nowhere and we have to check everywhere again. Because that's the way games often play. Right then, time to have a nice little rest. Thank you for braving the elements to visit us today. Can I interest you in a nice warm room for 300 gold? Sure thing. And I did start to worry if this was even our destination. We just have to kill some time while the preparations are made on the ship rather than actually go to sleep, which is what I was expecting.
I guess that means we have to find someone in town to talk to.
I guess it does, but with that said, do we have... Oh, we cannot travel using the world map at this time, so we don't have the option of fast travel. We don't have the option to get anywhere interesting. Is there some other houses that we should check out? We talked to Gaius after all, and he didn't want anything. Maybe we should take the lift. It's the only bit of this loop that we haven't really got onto at the moment. Please, take us on. We really are killing time at the moment, but not really advancing anything at the same time.
I hate these moments in JRPGs where they want you to do something specific, but they haven't told you what, so you just have to check everywhere you've already been.
And it would be another exclamation mark that we're looking for. So it's an obvious point, I guess, but where? I mean, it's not like there was extra chambers within the castle, was there?
I have no clue.
It's just a straightforward kind of thing. There's no objective marker on the map to kill some time at. So that really brings forth a lot of questions. We've killed some time. We need to do something else.
Hey, good looking. Come here often.
Think you can charm your way back into my life? You make me puke.
Cut me some slack, will ya? After all, we finally get to fight side by side again.
I'd sooner kill you.
Easy there. Come on. It'll be just like old times.
You expect me to forget how many of us died because of you?
That's ancient history.
I was captured too, you know. Do you have any idea what I went through? I thought I'd found my place in the world by your side. Don't expect me to forgive and forget. Being tossed away once was enough.
Presa, I request your presence. I need your opinion on how to integrate the Rashagal soldiers into our own.
Sure, I'll be right there.
See? Your new friends need you. You found your place after all.
Well, it seems we learned a little something extra here. We're still killing some time, so to be honest, it seems like the events we wanted to see are dotted all around the place, and we have to go to very specific locations. The worst kind of way. Well, let's try the other way, to find nothing at all. So to be honest, now that we've seen Alvin's one, if you're thinking of things in a progression type sense, wouldn't the next one be out here?
Leia did run off.
In fact, Jude is waiting.
Why are you standing out in the cold?
Huh?
What's wrong?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Are you sure? Maybe you should sit down and rest for a bit.
Yes, maybe this is simply fatigue. I'll take up your offer.
Feeling any better?
Not really, but don't worry about it. Maybe if we just chat for a while, this will pass.
Okay, sure. So, what's the outside world like?
Olympias. What do you wish to know?
Well, stuff like the climate, how the people are, things like that.
I don't really know.
Huh.
Is that strange?
No, I just figured you'd know something. But it sounds like it's been some time since you've seen it.
Well, I don't think it's a matter of memory. I simply just don't know.
Oh, don't worry about it. I was just curious, that's all.
All I know is that Spyrex use is rampant on Olympias.
Why would the people there rely on Spyrex instead of just using their mana lobes?
Using Spyrex is easier. No doubt the temptation was just too strong for them. I have a question for you too, actually.
What is it?
Do you, how do I put this?
You sure everything is okay? You're acting weird today.
The ship is ready for departure. Please return to the castle.
I guess we should head back.
Muzet, don't scare Jude like that.
Milla, may I speak with you in private for a moment?
You two can catch up. I'll just wait back at the castle.
What did you want to talk about?
You must never forget that the safety of the schism depends on your survival.
I understand. Wait, is that it?
Yes. I thought it best to remind you on the eve of a dangerous battle. Heed my words, and nothing will go wrong. Anyway, shall we go?
Wait.
You wish to ask me something?
Lately, I often feel like my actions are fraught with contradiction. This has never happened before. Do you know the reason why?
Do you mean you feel you're putting people in danger when it's your duty to protect them? You're imagining things. Elder sister knows best. Now let us go.
This isn't just my imagination. How did I always ignore these things? It's clear that Maxwell's mission and my own actions contradict each other. If you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. Howe's egg principle. In that case, who am I?
Milla, what are you doing? Aren't we heading to the castle?
Yes.
Who are you has been the elephant in the room for such a long time. Because I'm pretty sure everyone kind of come to the conclusion probably quite a bit back. She's not Maxwell.
Her memories do seem to have only really started at the time when she was born, which is peculiar. She doesn't know anything about the outside world. She doesn't really seem to know a lot about the schism.
If she was purely Maxwell, she'd know about her sister.
Oh, but that's a good thing though, because if she's mostly mortal, then it means that she can totally, get with Jude.
And that's also one of the other things as well, is the fact that she is becoming more human, and that's why she's worried about these contradictions. She's just being humanized, I guess, by having us around. So we gotta head back now, but I'm slightly wondering if Rowan and that are around as well to talk to. It doesn't seem so, or at least there's no markers on the map. So shall we head in?
Her sister kind of seems like a poo-poo head.
Yes. But I honestly don't think Iron Maxwell is Maxwell. Maybe an incarnation or a child born of Maxwell, but not Maxwell. Otherwise, who would have been that voice speaking? Who is that voice? The one that is more powerful than a deity spirit that seems to control the world somewhat? That's a real question, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Alright, let's reunite with everyone.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
That was quick.
You could say that.
The gang's all here. Let's go see Gaius.
Hold on, everyone. Gaius and the others are taking this fight very seriously. We must make sure we are fully prepared.
Yeah, good point.
With that said, does that enable us to get out into the world once more? We can still travel around Cambalar and Jalenwood's Temple Way, but still not out in the world. It seems it wants to send us somewhere, but a skit and some talking?
Oh, crap! Why did I just remember this now?
What's wrong?
Uh-oh. I've seen that look on your face before. It's Master Sonia, isn't it?
Before I left, Mom asked me to run an errand for her, but I totally spaced.
But that was quite some time ago. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about now.
Snap out of it, Leia! We need to come up with a plan! Remember the Gaius dumplings they have here? Let's send her some!
That's it! We'll distract her with sugar. We'll make it out of this alive yet!
Hey! Jude! Leia!
Do they understand the situation we're in now?
It appeared to be a family matter. It's not our place to interfere.
Oh, you've become quite familiar with humans, haven't you?
I've seen a lot on my journey.
Well, I'm proud of the fact that the great Maxwell is a member of my family.
That's right. You and I are family, aren't we? I once thought about what it would be like to have a family.
And?
It was something I've never felt before. Very different from my duties as Maxwell. Of the feelings I've experienced, the one that comes closest is security. Why do you laugh? What am I to you then?
That's a difficult question. I understand the idea of having a family, but I don't think it's the same as what you're feeling.
That's not what I asked. Besides, didn't you just say that you were proud to have me as family?
Oh, is that what I said?
Unbelievable. I'm beginning to doubt that you truly came here in response to my summons.
All I can say is that there is nothing more important to me than fulfilling Maxwell's orders.
Hey, sorry about that.
We kind of got carried away.
Don't worry about it.
They seem surprised by that.
The most important thing to a spirit is the purpose of its existence, its duty. I believe the same is true for humans. But sometimes for humans, there are things that win out over duty.
Over duty?
Then again, perhaps it's just another kind of duty. The duty to survive.
I see. I didn't really understand any of that, but I'm pleased that you were able to convince yourself.
Condescending, ethereal, self-righteous bimbo. And she's just convinced, like, she's full-on confirmed that Milla's not Maxwell because she keeps referring to Maxwell as someone separate from
And saying
Milla.
that all she wants to do is fulfill Maxwell's desires, which now makes you wonder, what is Maxwell's real desire? Is Maxwell even the enemy? Despite the fact that we've been thinking Maxwell is a force of good? I don't know anymore, and as soon as I try to move, we were peeled away, and it seems to be trying to move us somewhere. We've got new skits, new stuff to probably explore around town, so I'm going to do a quick sweep, see if we can pick up any side quests, see if they are any more appearing, and we will take off, hopefully, next episode for the battle against Gilland, and trying to finally destroy that Lancer of Kresnik. So join us then for more Tales of Xillia. Bye-bye.